You're probably a loser bum, and that's okay, because in this video, we're talking about other loser bums, and we're talking about how much they suck, and the good things about them too sometimes, but mostly about how much they suck. If you get easily offended, this video probably isn't for you. Just saying. Letting you know. So, sit back, relax, get a snack, and let's talk about this. Geeks. Geeks are the average Joe of nerds. They're pretty much normal people, I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing really wrong with them, they're just like smarter.
That's right, I'm a geek. I've got brains and a personality.
Song was peak back in the day. They're just a lot more awkward. But the major downfall of being a geek, the absolute worst part about being a geek, is you have no dread, bro. Just like, look at what they're wearing. Like, what are they doing, dude? Like, come on. Usually, if you know a geek, they're usually like someone you know in school, and they're usually like a school friend. They're not someone you're super close with, but someone you could talk to and have a normal conversation with. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. But hey, upside is if you do become friends with them, they're great for cheating on tests, and they're great for helping you out for stuff like that. So, you know, maybe just get on their good side. The geeks are the lower hierarchy of the nerd list, because they're pretty normal. There's nothing really crazy about them. They're just like normal people, but they just happen to be really smart and from time to time play Dungeons and Dragons. Gamer nerds. Gamer nerds are a unique specimen, to say for the least. A lot of time, if you ask them what they want to do as their job or what they want to be, they're probably going to tell you that they want to be a Let's Play YouTuber or a big streamer, just so they can sit around and play video games all day, every day. More than likely, these dudes are living in their mom's basement, stinking it up, and have like the worst BO you will ever meet, and they got like a pile of sweat ringing down from them just from how long they're playing. And somehow these guys like don't need an AC or anything. They're probably your Discord mod, and these are the type of guys where you should probably check their files just to make sure. These are the people that were hating on the new God of War game just because the main character was Kratos' wife. I mean, have you seen the memes on this game, dude? That's actually like insane. It's insane. Some of these people are crazy. These are either some of the best players you will ever meet into your entire life, bro, or they are the most trashiest, garbage, worst players ever, dude. Like, there is no in between. They're either super great or they're super trash. Like, there's no in between with these guys. Also, these gamer nerds aren't just people that like playing video games. If you like video games, then that doesn't make you a gamer nerd. They either only play AAA games, or their favorite game is probably something like Femboy and Futa House. The LARPers. The LARPers are the ones that were doing the "you need to nerd out" trend, with Starbucks as their example. These people are the ones that repost edits of an anime they've never seen before in their entire life, just because they think it looks cool. Like, they really be reposting the whole, like, 1 minute long edits and, like, put an anime quote in their bio just to make it a little bit more believable. But if you ask this guy his favorite character from, like, Dragon Ball or something, he's gonna say something like Deku. I think it's crazy now how it used to be, like, backwards with people not wanting to be a nerd, and now people are LARPing to try to be a nerd, which is really a crazy concept. But a lot of times they have, like, a Star Wars keychain or some nerdy accessory, and if you ask them about it, they'll have no idea what to say to it. Yo, bro, is that a Star Wars keychain you got? Yeah, it is. What about it? You like it? Yeah, dude, it's so sick. Do you like the newer Star Wars movies more, or like the old stuff more? Oh, I think I like the newer ones more. Like, what? Oh, I was just saying I like the graphics more and stuff. Like, I think, no. These people LARP so hard sometimes you can't even tell them apart from an actual fan sometimes. These people know so much from a show, from TikTok clips and edits, they might as well just actually watch the show. They would rather die than confess that they're LARPing. Overall, these people are less actual nerds, but I thought they should definitely be mentioned because of how prominent they actually are. But they're more like nerd clip farmers, if anything. Cosplayers. The cosplayers can be one of two very different variants. They can be cool people that dress in some really cool costumes from a show that they like. Or this. Most cosplay nerds are normal, and their worst feature about them is just how much money they spend and how much time it goes into making these costumes, because it's a very hard process sometimes. But on the off chance you meet the other kind of cosplayer, I'd stay clear of having a conversation with them over 10 seconds. Usually these weird cosplayer people have some sort of weird fixation on one character and will freak out if you don't like a single thing about them, and they'll crash out on you if you disagree with their opinion. But most nerdy cosplayers are normal, and there's a lot of really cool costumes people can put together. Things like this and a bunch more. The process of seeing people make these costumes is also really cool and can be actually like really fun and interesting to watch if you're into it. But overall, either cool or creepy, that's it. Scalpers. Scalpers are some of the most annoying dorks ever. These people are the reasons why you can't buy things like Pokemon cards and other stuff like that. They're more like less nerds or more hungry, fiending bums. They just more care about how much they can make off it and how much profit they can get and who they can resell it to. Some of these people just push kids just so they can get what they want in stores before anyone else, and it's actually insane. I don't know how more scalpers don't like get beat up or get into fist fights. It's kind of crazy. These guys have like no morals, I swear. They're almost like insane in and of itself if you really think about it. Sometimes they don't even know what they're buying, but they know if they can get it, then they can upcharge the life out of someone and resell it to them, and they can make so much money off it. Which I guess you can't really be mad at for, but like if someone took the last thing as something that I really wanted just so they can resell it because they don't even want it themselves, I would freak out. I'd be so mad. I think I would like genuinely tweak out and probably go a little bit insane. And sometimes, in the worst case scenario, they're not even nerds. They're just doing it only for the money. Gooners. This is gonna be an interesting one. These people can also be referred to as Marvel Rivals players. Don't even pretend like you don't know what a gooner is. Don't play it dumb with me, alright? These people beat it at least 3 times a day. Bare minimum. If not 20. You don't want to be this nerd, alright? You don't want to be like this guy. Nobody wants to be like this guy. Whenever they play a game, they always pick the most gooner skins that you can ever think of. Having a conversation with this guy is always a bit sketchy because you can kind of like hear the hornball in his voice, if you know what I mean. You can tell there's something off with them. You can tell they're kind of fiending and scratching their neck for something. They may or may not prefer 2D women as well. Something I've noticed as well, they're always freakishly good at video games. I don't know why, but it's definitely something that I've always seen. It's quite suspicious if you think about it. I don't know. Maybe they're like all in like a super professional gamer group chat where they all play video games together and they all get better. And afterwards, after they win, they go to the movies and they come together and they watch Magic Mike. Yeah. That sounds about right. I think that's what they might be doing. I think that might be it. Collectors. Collectors are the most expensive nerd on this list, even more than the cosplayers. I myself actually like to collect comic books and action figures, so I can say whatever I want about these people. I think a lot of collectors need to distinguish themselves from collecting something and hoarding something. Like, some of these people have the most downright diabolical rooms ever from how much stuff they have. There's no order to it or nothing. It's just disgust and slop and junk everywhere. It's insane. They're not all like this though. Some of these people have some of the coolest and most aesthetic setups ever, dude. Some of their setups I'm like so jealous of, and I want to have like half as cool setups as some of these. Some people are just really good at decorating, and wow, it's just so beautiful. I don't know why, but I've also noticed most collectors for some reason are like kind of socially awkward and more introverted. I have no idea why. It's just what I've noticed from meeting more and more people that collect stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little bit biased on saying bad things about these people because I'm one of them, so I think it's a little bit better of an idea to just move on. The sports nerd. This may not seem like it's a nerd, but trust me when I tell you, it 100% is. These are the people that dress up all crazy for their favorite team that they like, kinda like a certain cosplay. I don't know if you're catching what I'm putting down. And if you didn't know, these are the ones that trash their cities after their city wins in their finals. Kinda like something that just happened recently, if you didn't know. Some people might not consider this a nerd, but these are the biggest nerds ever that know every statistic about a player or a team. Like, they know what their socks they're wearing that day. They know their underwear that they're wearing. They know everything about a player. They know what ball sweat taste they have. They know every single thing about this guy. Trust me, down to the last detail of their life, they know everything about this guy. It's weird. It's crazy. It's a sports nerd. They're some of the most closeted nerds ever, but also some of the most common nerds ever. The amount of people that watch sports and the amount of people that are obsessed with it is much more than you think. Like, way more than you think, probably. Like, there's normal people that watch sports and just like it because it's cool, it's fun, it's cool to watch football, it's cool to watch basketball and stuff. But then you have these guys that dress up in these crazy hats and these crazy face paint and these wild outfits, dude. They're probably like a 40 or 30-year-old man always talking about how they were so great at football or basketball and how those were the days. I used to lift 45 dumbbells every day, every single day, and nonstop with my pinky alone. Just my pinky, just repping it out. You know, when I was bored, I just wanted to get a quick pump in, you know, just sit in my room. I'd lateral raise 900 pounds. rep it out, just repping it out, repping it out, repping it out. And then when I was really bored, I'd go for a light jog, just go outside. I'd do a little quick Iron Man, and then I'd just start repping it out, repping it out, repping it out. Being a sports nerd is probably one of the most unlarpable nerd on this list because of the dedication that these people have. Like the amount of insanity you have to be this obsessed with a sport or this obsessed with a player is absolutely insane. It's kind of like impossible to LARP at this level. Like, you can LARP being a sports fan, but you cannot LARP being a sports nerd, trust me. Mini nerd. Mini nerd is pretty much just a kid that's a little bit nerdy. If you couldn't tell, I was running out of ideas for this video. These might be the kids you hear screaming in Walmart for a toy to their mom, just constantly yelling, probably throwing things around the aisle, making a mess. Workers at the store probably hate this kid, and they probably wish they can rip their eardrums out of their ears. Most of the time, a mini nerd is just a phase of being a kid, and they'll either grow out of it or become another one of these on the list. Mini nerds can often be confused with the term bratty or snotty, which is fair. You can't be mad. Like, if you hear a kid screaming and crying for a toy, are you gonna think, wow, this kid's a mini nerd? Or are you gonna think, wow, if that was me, my mom would have beat me so hard? Chances are you were a mini nerd at one point, or maybe you still are one somehow. I don't know. People are weird. People do a lot of weird things. You could be. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who's watching this. It could be a psychopath watching this. Or could be Timmy from across the street. I don't know. Hot take guy. The hot take guy is pretty much what it sounds like. This nerd is the person who will only have an opinion that no one agrees with. Kind of like that one hat guy on TikTok. People sometimes just want to be different so bad, and this is the physical embodiment of that. They'll call a movie overrated just because so many people like it. Not even because it's a bad movie, just because so many people love it. I guess since there is so many people in the world, it kind of makes sense for a couple of these people to exist, but they're still weirdos. Some popular opinions for a hot take guy might be something like, Interstellar is overrated AF. This is like one of the best movies ever. This is easily top 10 movies of all time. The Perks of Being a Wallflower is very, very overrated and overhyped. Yo, this is like crazy to me. Like, The Perks of Being a Wallflower is like one of my personal favorite movies ever. Like, ooh, this is genuinely making me mad. How do you not like that movie? That movie is so good. That movie is so amazing and so great, dude. Like, the emotional factor of it alone is so awesome in that movie. Like, the amount of emotions you feel just from the acting is so amazing. Forrest Gump is a 2.5 out of 5. Yeah, these people are rage baiting. Let me find some real opinions and like some real hot takes. Like, oh my gosh, it's perfect. There's all kinds of different nerds out there, but that's pretty much it for this video. In conclusion, be a nerd, have fun, just don't be weird, please, for your own sake. And for everyone around you's sake, so we don't have to smell you. Please, take a shower. Be normal.